In this first build, after the hero's journey update in Dreamlight Valley, I'm decorating Hercules Villa in one of Mythopia's biome in Storybook Vale. In this build, I'm trying to use mostly only free update items, Hercules and Phil's friendship rewards, and the Godly Glamour Starpath build items. The villa layout is slightly inspired by his villa from the movie, with this long walkway between the rows of columns and the main house in the distance. I will also be using the new preset feature to duplicate the symmetrical part of the build. It's actually turned out to be very helpful. I started by placing Hercules and Phil's house in one corner of Elysian Field, right at the entrance to the Library of Lore, while leaving enough of a gap for a library entrance. I didn't want to block the side section too much because it's usually one of the main traffic areas for Storybook Vale characters. So I did this geometric pattern path and added a few flower bushes and a couple optional water features to match the stone buildings. For this secondary path, I'm using the gold brick road and Tatooine sand path. If you don't have it, you can stick to the gold and opal road. We also got these new trees from Hercules' realm, so I'm using them in this build as well. They're adding a pop of green color to the Mythopia biome. Here, I'm extending Hercules' house to the sides to make it visually bigger. On one side is going to be a crafting room, and on the other side, I'm gonna display the collection of all the new and old vases. And to make these room additions, I used the Starpath items and this Greek stage that was Phil's quest reward. I will not be centering the layout with the library, but instead I made sure that the main path in this narrow section is equal distance between the pool and the biome's edge. This will be our long walkway path leading to the house. And on the opposite side, I will have a garden with the Pegasus fountain in the center. For the main path, I'm using the 2-tile-wide golden opal road and this new item from the Star Path, the Ancient Walkway, which is about 2 tiles wide as well. On each side of the path, I'm building these long covered structures with columns using the stadium entries from the Star Path. There is also a matching wall piece, but it cannot go underneath, so there will be a little gap on the sides. One of the new trees from the realm is this cypress sapling, and it looks really good if you put it in a row very close to each other. These trees have a very tiny footprint, so you can make your own tall green wall hedges. I only made one side of the walkway for now, so I can save it as a preset and duplicate it to the other side later. Moving on to the garden area, where I am making another roundabout similar to the one in front of Hercules' house, using round sections of the ancient walkway, but this time with the fountain and flower bushes in the middle. There will be less sand and gold path here because I want it to look more natural. We got this new item from Hercules Quest for the Champion Flame, but it is a photo op item, so it has this ridiculous large footprint. I really wanted to use them in this build, but I can only fit it in these open large areas because of the footprint. The same for Philoctetia's gate behind the well, but that one can be overlapped a bit with some items. The gate actually worked great. It looks like an entrance to the villa, and when teleporting with the well, it looks like you just entered the gate. I also just got this luxury Grecian spa item from the Scrooge store, the same as inside Hercules and Phil's house, and I'm combining them with the stadium walls to frame each corner to make this enclosed garden area. The garden has a symmetrical shape, and the other two entrances are leading to the trial area on one side and do the exit towards the statue shadow on the other side, where I built a Greek sculpture garden and a training arena for Hercules. You can check out this build on my channel. I am adding another secondary path with a similar geometric design, and this is an alternative exit towards the statue shadow and also towards the goofy stall in the corner. It was very hard to find a space for these road's feet. It's one of the Phil's friendship rewards, and it is massive as you can see. So I added it to frame this exit and centered it with a fountain. I'm going to add another path behind it and a goofy stall, which I want to decorate as this traveling merchant stall. And finally, I'm adding open golden gates to each biome's exit. And the build is almost over, we just need to duplicate the center section. First, to create a preset, you need to drag an area to select every item you want to include in a preset. Unfortunately, there is no way to mirror the preset. You can only rotate it 90 degrees. So I only saved the column structure part and manually copied the front section with the statue and greenery. It also could be a bit tricky to select certain parts of the build because it needs to be a single selection. You cannot add or subtract items from the selected areas. But it is still a very useful feature and a step in the right direction to make decorating easier. This Muse statue is one of the best quest items in my opinion. You can interact with the statue to turn it on and it will have the same godly glow as Hercules. I wish we got all 5 muses, but unfortunately it's only this one. Maybe in the future we'll get all of them. And here is the finished Hercules Villa in the Elysian Fields. Hercules and Phil's house is very beautiful and detailed. I think it's nice that the star path is matching this aesthetic, so you can finally build some Greek architecture in your Mythopia, or the main valley if you don't have Storybook Vale. The star path items are very cohesive with the rest of the update items, that you can really make a Grecian-inspired build anywhere. Where did you place Hercules' house? I was thinking in the main valley, the sunlit plateau will be a good spot, since you know Hercules loves Scar so much. I hope you enjoyed the update and this build was inspiring or helpful. If you liked the video, consider leaving a like and subscribe. I will be doing more Grecian-inspired builds for this update very soon, using the new premium shop items like the Agora set from Hercules bundle. Enjoy the following full walkthrough tour, and I will see you in the next one. Bye everyone!